We have a very special guest amongst in-house today, person of Ivory Olu, who is going to come up much later. But before then, we'll be having our 3SD to start us up. So tonight's topic is on investment and opportunities and making your financial journey worthwhile. So we're gonna go through every bit of it, and it's gonna be a very informative session you don't want to miss because we have a personal development coach in-house. But before she comes up, I'd like to call on the 3SD in person of Emmanuel Idruru. He's the chief servant for CIG, Caritas Investment Group, and he's been the one that has been carrying us on his shoulders for the past 9 years. You're welcome, boss.
Thank you so much, Mr. Seton. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. From wherever you are calling from, I welcome each and everyone to our CIG Sunday Night Live. Today, like we always say, is another day different from what we have seen. It is not a coincidence that we are gathered here, and neither is it a waste of time. You know, if you look at the topic, it says investment and opportunities. When you say investment and opportunities, what comes through your mind? Are we going to go into some kind of forest? Are we going into some Ponzi, going into some kind of business that we will lose money? Those are not the kind of investment we are talking about. We are talking about real investment. And what kind of investment? Investment that every day you are supposed to key into, but most probably you don't know. And that is why we do this every Sunday. And on weekdays, we do it on WhatsApp. I want to draw our attention to something. In front of me, I have what I use with my family on a daily basis. I have this is shampoo, white tea shampoo. This is called hand cream. This is SOD. All these are things we use in the home. This is snake oil. We use them. This is rose body wash. We use them. This is the body wash, the other type. We also use them. All these are long-range products. Of course, the toothpaste, you cannot run away from it. It's there. The panty liner is for unisex. We spend money to buy panty liner. I have my perfume here that I use. This is for male perfume. I have my roll-on. This is what me and my family uses. Of course, the bamboo. We have the mouthwash. I use all these products. This is mouth freshener. You can see. Then let me bring in luxury. I call it luxury because they are supplements, Cordyceps militaris. This is my calcium chewable tablets for me and my family. This is my chondroitin glucosamine, which is more or less called the Atro Super Reviver. I also have the berry oil, which me and my family will take on a daily basis. I did not stop there. I still have to carry this multi-action skin relief lotion. You know, if you have ever been to a place, those of you who like to go to the beach, you know, sometimes you can get sunfly there. You need this for your skin. is very, very good. Anywhere you are, or you are going to the bush part, wherever there is some fly, you need this to take care of itching in the body. And we still have so many other products out there, but I'm just talking about the one I and my family we use. There is also the Longbridge wine. This is the pie cup. And what are we talking about here? All these things, these are Longbridge brand. I could have bought other brand names for the purpose of I need to use them on a daily basis. But here I am, I decided to use the Longbridge brand. Why? Because using the Longbridge brand creates an investment opportunity for me and my family. And as a result of that, I decided to stick to it and allow my consumption, which is supposed to be an expenditure, to be an investment. And because I consume these things daily, my investment grows daily. In other words, what I'm saying is, whenever we go to the shop or supermarket to buy something, we are actually transferring or increasing what is in the bank account of the owner of that business or supermarket. But as a user of this product, what we get here is when we spend our money to buy this product, something comes back to us, because it is like you own a bakery and you go to your bakery to buy bread because you have employed staff, management staff to run the bakery. So you don't want to mess up their accounting system. So you go there, you pay and buy, but it still comes back to you. That is how it is. In this platform, we are all co-owners of the business. And that is why when the company manufactures, we promote it through words of mouth to our close associates, relatives, and friends. So when we talk about investment and opportunities, we are not telling you to go and look for 300,000 or some 1,000 pounds or $2,000 to come and invest. No, nobody's telling you that. It's not Forex. This is converting these expenditures of your daily consumables into an investment, which is an opportunity of a lifetime. So, if you are here today, my advice is, look at the things in your home. What are those things we are using? Of what value are they to you in terms of health and in terms of finance? So if you are spending money to buy anything and you are not getting anything in return, it means it is not an investment. It is just a share expenditure. And take note, we have been trained in the school of money that if currency is always flying away from you, you can never, ever reach. Hopefully, in my next edition of CIG Sunday Night Live, I'm going to speak about retail order. That is where you see the practical financial aspects of what I am talking about and how you build a cross-multifunctional team. Once again, I remain Emmanuel Eduru, the Chief Servant of CIG Global. You are all welcome to today's presentation as we listen attentively to one of our rising stars, a lady that I so much have regards for in this platform because of our wealth of knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome once again our speaker for today, Ivory Olu, a coach, an entrepreneur, and a seasoned guru in the industry. You are welcome.
Ivory Olu is a leading personal development coach, founder of the JetSpeed Millionaires Group, a fast-growing organization of men and women from diverse backgrounds, continents, and professions with a common vision to create a better life and future for themselves and others. She's also a sought-after team-building consultant with a burning passion to train and guide individuals and business owners to clarify and achieve their specific goals in business, finance, health, and wellness through personal development and teamwork. She holds a BSc in marketing and a Master of Policy and Administrative Studies, both at the University of Calabar. Ivory also holds a certification with the South-South Entrepreneurship Development Center. She is the CEO of the JetSpeed Business Academy, an academy specifically designed to help turn ordinary people into extraordinary leaders in the MLM industry. Ivory Olu is a fellow of the Institute of Policy, Diplomacy and Management and Customer Relationship Management. As an accomplished professional with 12 years of banking industry experience, having worked with 3 multinational banks and attended a raft of other relevant courses that range from customer service, project management, wealth management, and sales and marketing. Ivory is one of the top leaders of Long Reach Bioscience International, a Chinese direct selling company with over $4 billion in assets and has an incredible presence in Nigeria and over 183 other countries. Among her favorite quotes are, "Life isn't about achieving someone's success. It's about creating success for yourself. Stop saying it didn't work for me. Better to say I didn't work for it." A focused, diligent, and consistent person will always see results, no matter the business or company. She's a wife, a mother of 3, and a Christian who builds all her ideas and projects on the unshaken principles of discipline, hard work, and integrity. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you an Amazon, the delectable Ivory Olu.
Oh, you're welcome, boss.
Thank you, sir.
Good to have you again.
Yeah.
We know this room is gonna be agog tonight, and we can only imagine. So please, people, get your pie cup close by, your writing materials, just like as I have mine, so that you get all the nuggets.
I have
All right,
mine.
it's a show. You can shoot now.
Okay. Thank you so very much. Thank you for the opportunity once again. You know, learning, once you stop learning, you start dying. So I always feel encouraged to train, because as I'm training, I'm also learning for myself. Thank you so much, my SD3, the man I learn from quietly, you know. Every day I have to go and look for his post to see whether he has said something, because whatever he says, you know, helps my business. So today we're talking about investments and opportunities, and our SD has already talked about the opportunity. So I'm briefly going to share with us why that opportunity is necessary. You know, as individuals, we always strive for the best things in life. Everybody wants something better. We are very hardworking people, especially in this part of the country, where part of the world, Nigeria, Africa, or wherever you are. We are hardworking with a spirit of tenacity and success. And we also love to enjoy our money. I don't know if there's anybody who works so hard, makes money, and doesn't like to enjoy it. I work hard and I love to enjoy money. But sadly, not many of us remember to invest in the future. A lot of us don't, especially because when the going is good, you keep thinking that it will keep being good. Some other people believe that anytime they tell you about investment or business opportunity, you need to put in a lot of money. You know, it will cost you a lot before you become a part of it. I'm here today to make you understand what this actually means, so that if you were thinking that investment and business opportunities are things that you must have plenty money, after this meeting, you will definitely have a rethink. So now, before you start thinking too much, they've come again with investment and business opportunity. Freedom actually means, because whatever investment you're doing, whatever business opportunity you're taking advantage of, the target is financial freedom. So what is financial freedom? As ironic as financial freedom might sound, financial freedom simply means control. That's what it means, control. Being able to have control over your finances. That's what financial freedom means. So one better way of defining financial freedom is to have enough residual income. Please, if you can hear me, I want you to type residual income in the chat room. Financial freedom simply means being able to have enough residual income that allows you to live the life you want without any worries about how you pay your bills or how you will manage any sudden expenses. That is what financial freedom means. So financial freedom, in other words, thank you so very much, God's Will. Thank you. I can see that. That means you're hearing me loud and clear. Thank you, Mr. Yusuf. Thank you so much. So in other words, financial freedom is not always about being rich or having a lot of money. That's not what financial freedom is. So when you see people you think that have a lot of money, it does not necessarily mean that they have financial freedom. Financial freedom is you being able to have control over your finances now in the present, and being able to have control over your finances in the future. So once you're able to live that life you want to live, even if sudden expenses comes out, you are able to do it. That means you're financially free. Now, for you to be able to achieve financial freedom, there are stages in it. I'm going to read out the stages quickly. And as I read it out, you will begin to understand that a lot of people are already running in those stages without necessarily knowing or understanding that this thing is strategically, aligned to be that way. So the 6 stages of financial freedom, the first stage is dependent stage. At dependent stage, you are depending on somebody to pay your bills. You're depending on somebody to take care of you. You're depending on somebody to provide for you. The people who usually fall within this age bracket are those, our children, and those who are still our dependents, maybe those in university and all that, below 20 and below. Those are the people that fall under dependence. We have the people we call the solvency. Solvency is somebody who can take care of himself, take care of his bills, and maybe take care of 1 or 2 people. As a solvent person, maybe you're married, let's say a woman who is married has a husband, the husband takes care of her, but she also has her siblings, so she's contributing to taking care of other people, including contributing in her home. That's somebody who is in solvency. Now, stability is somebody who can be able to take care of his home fully. Then you have some money somewhere that can be able to solve some emergencies. But of course, it's not all kind of emergencies. There are some emergencies you are able to solve. Once you're in that category, you have become stable financially. I know that as I'm talking to you now, I don't want to believe there's anybody who is a dependent here, but I think that we might have people who are solvency and those who have stability in their finances. Now, from stability, you move into security. The category of people who are into security are at the point where, you have gone beyond taking care of yourself. You have gone beyond taking care of other people. You now have money you can use to start building residual income. So the financial freedom actually starts at that security level. Then from security level, you move to independence level. At independence level, you can take care of, in fact, you can even decide to retire early. But in retiring early, maybe there's some kind of life you may not be able to live anymore, but you're comfortable. You can retire, you can take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of friends, invest in business. That's independence. Then freedom is at the stage where everybody wants to be. Freedom is the stage where, like I said, you have control of your finance present and you have control of your finance in future. Now, if you look at these 6 stages, you'll find out that many people are already running through, but they don't even really understand what they are doing. Many people have also dropped from one stage back to another stage because of some wrong decisions that they also made along the line in their financial journey. So the objective of what you're going to talk about is how to inspire you once again, no matter whatever level you are, as long as you have not reached the freedom stage. We are here to inspire you into action and progress. And we're going to do that by quickly talking about 3 things that you can do, no matter the stage you are in. And at the end of the session, we should also be able to answer questions to ourselves. That what have you, recently, what are the decisions or steps you have recently taken towards achieving financial freedom? Remember what's going on in the world. There's recession everywhere. There's inflation everywhere. What are you doing? What have you done recently towards achieving that level where you can actually say, I am in control of my finance? And how you can also make the journey, because your journey to financial freedom is not something that happens in a day. It's something that happens in a lifetime. How can you make it worth your while? So quickly, to talk about inspiring you. Number 1, there are 3 things I listed there. There are actually many, but I just want to talk about 3 things. I said self-reflection. Self-reflection. The first step on the path of financial freedom starts with understanding ourselves. Understanding ourselves. Where are you today? Currently, where are you? If you were to score yourself financially, where are you? Which category do you belong to? You need to know if I am actually in, let's say I'm in stability and I want to move to security. For me to be able to move to security, I need to know that I am actually in stability circle. So how do you do that? You have to sit down and be honest to yourself. Take a pen and paper and write down your financial status. What are your assets, if you have any? What are your liabilities? What are your expenses? What are your income? And I wrote something, I said, let the answer come to you without judgment. There are a lot of us that, because we don't want to feel bad with ourselves, you will start counting things that are lost. Maybe you used to drive a big car, you no longer drive a car. When they ask you to do self-reflection, you start putting, I used to once have a car. No, that's not what we are saying. We are saying as that today, if you were to mark yourself in your scorecard, where are you? In the financial circle, where are you? And you're not putting it down so that you start feeling bad. maybe I've made stupid decisions, that I've lost money, I've done this. No, that's not the essence. The essence of reflecting, knowing exactly where you are, is so that you can be able to know how to make those changes that will take you to the next level. So once you're done with that, remember I said, write it down. The faintest pen is better than the sharpest brain. Don't put it in your brain, you will forget. Take a book and put it down. As you're putting it down, it becomes real to you more than when you're just thinking it in your head. Once you're able to do that self-reflection, the second thing is goal setting. We are going towards financial freedom. Right now, I am still on the solvency stage. I can barely take care of myself and one or two people, but I need to be in financial freedom. Now, the question is, what's important to me in my life? Everybody dreams about financial freedom. Financial freedom is a great dream, but a dream without a goal is just a wish. A dream without a goal is just a wish. So before you start, setting goals for yourself, ask yourself, what is important to me in my life? What do I want? Do I want to make enough money to afford a particular kind of lifestyle I want? Do I want to travel around the world? Do I want to get myself out of debt? Do I want to relocate to another country? Do I want to start now and plan for retirement? I don't want to retire at 65. What is important to me? You need to ask yourself that question. The same way you ask yourself, where am I today? It's the same thing you ask yourself, what is important? Now, this fundamental question you're asking, please, when you're asking yourself this question, don't ask because Mr. Seton is living in Lagos. Me, Ivory, my goal is now to move from Calabar to Lagos. No, that is not it. Me moving to Lagos, is it the important thing right now in my life? Is that really what I want? Ask yourself that question honestly, because answers to those questions will help you simplify your goal setting and help you, differentiate the goals. We have short-term, long-term, medium-term goals. When you're able, remember you need a book to do this. When you're able to write down what you really want in your life, do you want to remain in debt? Do you want to remain, do you want to remain a dependent on somebody at your age? What do you really want? How do you want your children to see you? What do you want in life? You see that, you put it down, and it will help you, set up your goals. Now, in doing that, every one of us, our goal is unique, but whichever goal you have, make sure that it is a SMART goal. What do I mean by SMART? A SMART goal is a goal that is specific. So you know what you want. Let's say I want to relocate. That is a specific goal. It's not just to relocate. I want to relocate to Luxembourg. That is specific. Okay? The goal must be measurable. When do I want to relocate? What's the time bound? Do I want to do it in 1 year, in 2 years? Why do I want to go there? What am I going there for? Is it achievable in 1 year? So you when you're looking at a SMART goal, you're looking at being specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. And that's why I said, before you even set your goals, ask yourself that question: what is important in my life? That will make your goal relevant. And even when that goal is relevant, let it be a goal with time bound. Don't say, I want to start up a business and there is no time. I want my business to grow from 1 distributor to 1,000 distributors. There is no time bound. You need to set that goal so that you can be able to walk with that goal. Remember, we are talking about our journey to financial freedom, our journey to control of our finances. Now, the third thing there is exploration of financial opportunities. Before I came up, our SD3 was already sharing with us a business opportunity that you can do You can't say that you want to be financially free without you venturing into an opportunity. My brothers and my sisters, salary does not help anybody. I was talking to somebody in church this morning and I said, let's assume I am paid 30,000 naira every month. I've been earning this 30,000, which is the minimum wage for some time. Suddenly, subsidy has been removed. By July, VAT will be on, on our PHED. Now, the exchange rate is now saying the same exchange rate. Tax has a single digit. All this on my 30,000. How do I cope? So you can't be talking about financial freedom if you're not talking about exploring financial opportunities. And that's where, for you to explore financial opportunities, you should be thinking about investments and business opportunity. Now, my boss has already talked a little about investment, but I just want to chip in something. When we tell you investment, we're not talking about Ponzi scheme here. When we are talking about investment, we're not necessarily talking about you bringing huge money, putting into something and go and sleep and the thing will start paying you. No, that's not what we're talking about. I would like to define what investment means. Investment means an asset or item acquired with the goal of generating income, building wealth, and saving money. So an asset or income is like a land, is like a home, is like gold for women who wear gold. Gold is an investment because they buy it and they resell it. Somebody told me a story once. A lady had a lot of gold. When her son was entering university, she is a single mother. She didn't know how to pay the bill. She had to sell part of the gold to get the boy comfortably in school. So gold is an asset. Jewelries, cars, equipment, machineries, even cash. Cash, yes, you heard me. Cash is an asset. Cash is an item we use for the goal of generating income. We they use money, pursue money. Cash is an asset. Now, that is a part of investment. Another meaning of investment is the action or the process of investing money primarily to obtain an additional source of income. So, number one, investment is an asset or an item. Number two, investment is an action or a process of investing money. So in this place, we're talking about investing. That's where we now have our shares, our bonds, our promissory notes. For those who do crypto, that's where you have crypto. But in investment, there is nothing like Ponzi scheme. Ponzi scheme doesn't have any place in investment. And another thing with investment is, I like us to understand, it's not enough for you to just buy a land because people are buying land or start building a house. You just get a land in one bush and start building and say you are investing. No. Or maybe you buy some cars that tomorrow another new one will come out or some things. Before investing, it's important for you to understand the types of investment, the risk in investment, the returns of investment, and the appropriate investment strategies. You need to know these things for you to go into investment. People have lost money. There are a lot of people who have already been on the independent stage and they have gone back to stability stage just because they didn't take the right decision. So that's for investment. So if you think you are up for investment, please, before you engage in investment, make sure that you understand the risk and the returns inside. And please, investment does not include Ponzi scheme. Please, if you're still with me, just write it there. Investment does not include Ponzi scheme. Please put it in the chat room so that it will remind you that you told yourself that investment is not a Ponzi scheme. Another opportunity here is business opportunity. For business opportunity, opportunity is actually time. Opportunity is time. Opportunity is circumstances. So you use your investment, take advantage of a time or take advantage of a set of circumstances to be able to, give yourself a good chance of advancement. So for opportunity, in its simplest terms, opportunity is a packaged business investment that allows the buyer the chance to take advantage of an occurrence in the market to maximize their potential and create a successful business. So business opportunity is not only about buying and selling, because once you tell people you have a business opportunity for them, they are either thinking is buying and selling, or they are thinking is Ponzi. No, it goes beyond buying and selling. I know I'm a trader personally. I buy and I sell. But business opportunity is not limited to that. There is knowledge-based business opportunity. There's physical resource. There is, of course, trading and commodity, which is buying and selling. There is service opportunity. There is lifestyle opportunity. There is technology opportunity. And there is product opportunity. So for the purpose of this meeting, we're going to be talking about product opportunity. My 3-star has already simplified that product opportunity in such a way that if you were not here when he said it, I think you have already missed a lot. But product opportunity is best when it is done with an MLM industry, in the MLM industry, sorry. That's when the product opportunity is best. Now, product opportunities, there are products in the market. Coca-Cola is there in the market. PZ is there in the market. Dangote is there in the market. They are all doing products, but they are not in the MLM industry. So for you and I, who want to build financial freedom for ourselves, building residual income, because we already have what we are doing. We already have our business. We already have our job. But we want to earn residual income. Then we introduce you to the product, opportunity, which is the easiest. Now, what is the MLM model, multi-level marketing model? What is it about? It's all about using the product of a company of your choice. Our SD already showed us some of the products he uses in his home. Look at my own product. I have my cup here. I have my SOD cream here. I have my mosquito repellent and some other things. It's just about using the products of a company of your choice, right? And building small users of the product. Over time, these users become a community. Like he said, with the company that we are partnering with, which is Longreach, okay, we are co-owners with Longreach. When we use Longreach products, we earn from using it. When we introduce our friends, our family, our neighbors to also buy and use, we also earn, and our friends and family, they also earn. At the end of the day, as we continue to buy, we have increased ourselves to now become a community of users of those products. Now, why do I choose network marketing? 4 reasons I stated. Number 1, if you're still thinking, why must I do network marketing? Number 1, the network you build from multi-level marketing cuts across all professions in the world as members. So if you come to Longreach, we have doctors, we have engineers, we have pharmacists, we have lawyers, we have teachers, we have fashion designers, fashion icons. We have all sorts of professions. And being together in this opportunity helps you now to be able to connect with people all over the world. And this, connection even goes, sometimes these people end up becoming your friend. I've never seen Mr. Seton before physically, but he's my friend. What has brought us together? The network of us using similar products has brought us together. And if I have anything outside Longreach, I think Mr. Seton will help me out. He can give me advice. He can be of assistance to me, the same way I can be to him. So that is an advantage, number 1. So when you're thinking about, should I do multi-level marketing, go beyond the product selling, getting people to use. There are other benefits. Number 2, this multi-level marketing industry helps you to build this residual income that can give you financial freedom without you necessarily quitting your job. So we're not asking you to leave your job. We're not asking you to shut down your business. I do a lot. I have other businesses I'm doing. I'm into fashion. I have perfumes I sell. I have image. I do other things. But the language business does not stop me from doing all those things. But I also earn from doing the language business. So I can build income from it. In fact, the income I built from language is what I use to start these other businesses. That's how the MLM industry can affect your life positively, affect your financial journey. Now, number 3, the network you build can contribute greatly. For example, I'm into fashion. A lot of my customers are my language members. How did they come to be? From this product usage that we have formed the community, we now, support each other in other businesses. So it's very important. Number 4, you can collaborate with professionals in the field, and it gives you potential to learn. How did I learn to use Canva? Somebody who is a professional in Canva, who is also in language, taught me. So we cannot collaborate because in our industry, we have people from all professions of the world. And money is people. Money is people. So if you have not been seeing human beings as money, whether you are seeing them online or you're seeing them physically, if you have not been seeing them as money, you have not been seeing them as the key that to help you move to that, achieve that your journey, then you need to do a rethink. So briefly, I'm a language member. I'm a brand ambassador with Language. Who is Language? Language is a direct selling global fast-moving consumable goods business, as in they sell consumables like we showed you, cream, soap, shampoo, toothpaste, cup, supplements. Our SZ3 has already showed us some of our products there. This company has been in existence for over 3 decades, and this company has branch offices in many countries across all 7 continents of the world. In Nigeria, we're going to be 11 years. I think Cameroon is going to be 12. Just yesterday, Ghana had the Star Award. We have people in the UK, in the US, in Canada, and so many places, Australia and all that. So this company, cuts across all the continents. So it's a business opportunity you can be a part of and you will not regret it. Now, here on the Language platform, we sell health and wellness products, beauty products, sanitary pads, and all that. And you that you're listening to me, if you're not a partner in this company, you can. There are 2 ways you can be a partner. You can decide to be a user, and you can decide to be a distributor. As a user, you just meet whoever that introduced the business to you. The person will help you sign up, and anytime you want to buy our products, you go ahead and buy. There is no specific amount you are asked to buy. Because I usually ask people, if you're somebody who uses Sensodyne toothpaste and you've been using it for a while, can you even account how much you have spent buying Sensodyne? You can't even account. It must have been running into millions. That is the same thing with Language. You can be a user. You can sign up and just be buying the products and using in your family. Introduce people to use. And you see that you have accumulated a lot of money that you will earn from. Not the one you buy and use and it ends there. You can also decide to be a distributor. For being a distributor, there are no entry barriers. So this opportunity is perfect for those who are hoping to make a mark on the business world with minimal investment. If you want to do Language, it doesn't cost anything. Registration is free. All that it will cost you is the products that you will buy. And those products you are buying is for your personal use. The same way you go out and buy products for the home is the same way the products for the home now becomes Language products. So there is nothing that is mystical about this particular business opportunity that I'm introducing to us today. So as a personal development expert, I want to conclude on that aspect, the first aspect of this training, by telling you that every decision has a cost. If you decide after this meeting that you go and reflect on where you are, you go and ask yourself that important question of what do I want in my life? and you write it down, your goal, and you begin to scout out for investment and opportunities. Of course, give the language business opportunity, you know, a listening ear. It's a decision that will cost you. So everything has a cost. Honestly, everything has a cost. If you decide to do it, there's a cost to it. If you decide not to do it, there's also a cost to it. The cost can impact you negatively. It can also impact you positively. But consider your options very, very well before you venture into any of the decisions you have decided to take. So quickly now, how do you make your financial journey worth it? You know, this one, in 5 minutes, I'm going to be done. How do you make your, you know, how do you make your financial journey worth it? What are you supposed to do? You know, I wrote here, I said, your financial journey involves a lot. Remember that your financial year, you can't be financially free from 0 to controlling your finances in 1 year. It's not possible. It's something that can even take some people a lifetime. It's something that involves a lot. And there are so many things you need to do. But I'm just going to talk about a few things that I, as Ibrolu, what I do that has helped me, you know, in the years that I've been in business, in my career, something that I've done that has helped me, few is what I'm just going to discuss with us. And number one, if you want to make your financial journey worth it, you need to invest in yourself. I said there is no investment you do on yourself that is ever a waste. You need to invest in yourself. This training we're having today is actually an investment, because whatever you learn here today, you can apply in your life any day, anytime. So it's not wasted. You need to learn to invest in yourself. Some people don't do trainings, they don't attend trainings, they don't read books, they don't watch, you know, inspiring videos. They don't engage in all those things. How do you want to grow? The world is changing so fast. How do you want to grow? How do you want to meet up with the changing demands of the world? How do you want to do that? How do you want to meet up with your customer demand? How do you even know when the customer's preferences, taste is changing because of the way the world is changing every day? You need to invest in yourself. You need to be open to learning. Now, Albert Einstein once said, when you stop learning, you start dying. The importance of receiving a good financial education at any age, there is no age limit to learning. You know, the importance of receiving it cannot be overstated. Our personal opportunities for further education, more knowledge, you know, to adapt oneself, you know, to what the world throws at you is endless. Every opportunity is an opportunity for learning. I don't believe that there are no opportunities that are wasted, especially when it has to do with learning. I don't believe it's wasted. You have to, you know, a lot of us get stuck in our comfort zone and we fail to recognize those opportunities that support our career right in front of us. A lot of people have lost money to some investment or businesses that they didn't have any business going into it if they did not learn. A lot of people have fallen from, you know, go back and look at the circle, the 6 stages of your financial circle. A lot of people are dropping instead of moving forward because they are not investing in themselves. So please, education is your investment in you. Make it your priority. Number 2, love what you're doing. You cannot be successful in anything you don't love doing. Whatever I do as I am, I love it. If you watch my intro video, you will see me doing a lot of videos with language products. I have a lot of pictures on it. I do a lot of things because I enjoy language. I enjoy using language as a product. I enjoy telling people about language. I enjoy doing videos. I enjoy singing. I enjoy doing a lot of things. You have to love what you're doing. That is what will make your journey worth it for you. If you're one who is always complaining, I know when I was working in the bank, I had a lot of pressure. I was under a lot of pressure. But one thing I did that helped me was whatever task I was given, I did it joyfully. And all the things I learned from the bank has helped me so much today in my life. It has helped me. It was stressful, it was killing, but I never for one day hated being a banker. No, I enjoyed what I was doing. When I was a bulk teller, I enjoyed counting money. When I was a front teller, customer service, I enjoyed every process of my job. You need to learn to enjoy what you do. Feel good about yourself. It doesn't matter what you're doing. Feel good. Believe in yourself. Have confidence. Build high self-esteem. Take pride in you. That is the only way that even when challenges come to you in the course of the business, you can excel. Number 3, be committed. A lot of us are not committed to our business. Business A comes out, it's looking very shiny, you jump into it. Business B, you've not even built business A. Business B comes out, you jump into it. Business C comes out, you jump into it. You have not made progress because you are not committed. You require commitment to see success. Commitment may come, it might just be uncomfortable. You might be uncomfortable, but you must do it. You may not really want to do it. It's not your thing, but you're committed to it. So you have to stay and do it. So I wrote here, I said the path to ultimate completion of your goal is unlikely to be a straight and a simple one. However, through commitment, anybody can attain their potential using collective power of resilience to gain motivation. You can't do without commitment. Throughout your journey, even when you make mistakes, even when you lose money along the way, even when bills come, expenses come, and the money you have saved for something is being used up, you remain committed to the goal of your financial freedom. You can't say the money I wanted to use to do this, I've already used it to do that. No, you can't say that. You remain committed to it, and you will definitely see success. Then finally, the God factor. I'm a Christian, and I'm not just a Christian by mouth. I'm not a church goer. There is nothing I do as Ivory that the God factor is not involved. I tell myself, Ivory, you are nothing without God. I don't know if you're a Christian. I don't know your relationship with your God, but the God factor can never be underestimated. I put up just 2 scriptures I'm going to read for us. I won't elaborate on it. I'll just read it. You can now go and interpret it in the way you think best. Proverbs chapter 3, from verse 5 to 6, Message translation says, trust God from the bottom of your heart. Don't try to figure everything out on your own. Listen for God's voice in everything you do, everywhere you go. He's the one who will keep you on track. I have a goal of financial freedom, and the God factor, I listen to him, I listen to his word, I pray. He will keep me on track until I achieve it. Deuteronomy 8:17-18 says, if you start thinking to yourself, I did all this and all by myself, I'm rich, it's all mine. Think again. Remember that God, your God, gave you the strength. It is God that gave you the strength. There are lots of people who, they can't help themselves. They are sick. They are mentally deranged. In fact, if you didn't even wake up this morning, how would you even achieve your financial goal? If you're sick, how do you achieve your financial goal? The Bible says that God is the one that gave you the strength to produce all wealth, both the one you have now and the one you're pursuing to have, so he can confirm the covenant he promised to our ancestors as it is today. So whatever you're doing, the God factor cannot be neglected. So let me conclude by saying nothing is free, nothing is easy. That you desire it and that you start it doesn't mean there won't be challenges. We can wake up tomorrow the same way, May 29th, They were swearing in a new president, and the first thing he told us is that subsidy has been removed. Subsidy being removed has affected every other aspect of our business. So, that you decided to pursue financial freedom does not mean there won't be challenges or distraction, but always keep the end result in focus. What is the end result? I want to be in control of my finance. I want to control my finance today and control my finance tomorrow. And I'm going to do everything legally right to do it. Maintain your excitement and enthusiasm and keep moving forward. See each difficulty you meet as an opportunity for learning and growth. So this is where I end today. And I hope that, we'll go back and reflect on what I've said and come back and remember the language platform is the best platform for you. The best platform. You can start at any level on the language platform. It requires minimum investment. All you just need is the people around you, your friends, your neighbors, the people, your Facebook friends. Some of us have up to 5,000 friends on Facebook. Just, look at the opportunity again. Move yourself from one level where you are today. Financial freedom is achievable and it can be worth your while. Thank you so very much, my 3-star, for the opportunity. Thank you, Mr. Sexton, my personal person. I really appreciate, and I'm open to taking questions. God bless you.
Wow. Of a truth, I am speechless, but those that have many things to say in their mind, let me just unmute them. Wow.
Thank you.
Beyond comment.
This is serious.
Thank you, man. We got knowledge.
Wow. Thank you so much. This is so impactful. It's so impactful, more than what we can just comprehend. I know people have questions. I don't know. Now, please, all the participants on this call, imagine having Ivory Olu and James Ndu, the Longreach governor, both of them together in one room. You know why I mentioned governor? Because they are siblings, and imagine combining their fire together. I hope the room will not explode. You know why I'm saying that? Because I'm kind of envisaging both of you coming together, and we just have it fire for fire that day. Thank you so much, Ivory Olu. We really, really appreciate you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for doing this, for making yourself even vulnerable to come teach us. We don't know what to say than to say thank you and God bless you. It's been a great session. Thank you so much. And lest I forget, I know it's still fresh. You are still in the honeymoon mood, and say happy 16th wedding anniversary to you again. So I know we saw that on the socials. Thank you so much for doing this. Now, let me just give one person. I know we want to put for next week. We'll put it for the interactive session. We just want just one person to come ask a question from you. Just one. Because the FDSD may not like that I didn't take questions from the audience. Or if you may not want to raise your hand, if you want to put it in the chat, I'll read it and I'll make her to answer it. Okay, they don't want to answer. They don't want to ask it because they want to reserve it for next week. Let me ask you this week. Now, we were talking about investment, we're talking about opportunities. And people have complained several times. The people that surround me, they are not supporting my business. Where do I get money to do this? Of course, you made mention part of it. What would be your advice for such people struggling, even in the economic downturn all over the world now? What would be your simple advice for them?
Okay, you know, personally, why I love the language business opportunity is because that business opportunity is not a business opportunity you actually, need to have so much to start. It's a business opportunity for anybody. I have a lot of people in my team who didn't even have money of their own to start the business. But because the registration is free, and I could see commitment in them, I talk with them. So even if the person is struggling, that you're struggling does not mean that all your neighbors and all the people surrounding you are also struggling. There are still people who can afford our products, not because they want to do the business, but because of the health benefits of our business. So in such cases, what I tell them is, you have registered, right? That means you have a code. Now, see how you can talk with these people to buy. Because that's what I did. So I tell my people, I say, you don't need to use your personal money. Go and talk to these people. When they buy, you now use their money to do your own registration, give them back their products and make your money.
Yeah.
So even those who are struggling can still do the language business as long as you have one online. What are we on Facebook? What are you doing WhatsApp? The fact that you are struggling is the more reason why the little data you have, you don't use it to go and be reading this lover. You use it to post products of this company on your WhatsApp status, on your Facebook status, so that when people come up, they see those products and discuss with you. That's the essence. Some people will tell you that they cannot eat, but the same people cannot do without being online. And even when you now go to check what they are doing online, it's not productive. It's not productive at all. So you have to look for a way to get yourself, in the business. Some people, I tell them, if you have a good relationship with a stockist who has products, I also do that for some of my team members. They come to my shop, they pick these products, they go sell these products, right? They even sell these products above the company price. So they make extra money to cover for their transport and extra things. They now come back, pay in this money, still get points and earn from language. So our business opportunity in language is something that can actually help somebody. It can.
Thank you so much.
Because
Thank
you
you
don't
so
have a lot
much.
of money, you can't do it. It can help you.
Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it. I'll call on the 3SD to just give the closing remark and appreciate you. We'll now sit back for another bumper package next week. So next week is going to be investments and opportunities, making your financial journey worthwhile, part 2. We only hope we'll not go to part 3. We only hope we'll not go to part 3. Thank you so much. Boss, I'm sorry if I had to push her that way. I know we can talk behind the scene, but she just has to come back next week. That's just it. You're welcome, boss.
So that we can be
so Imai Eduru is the author of the book, Made in Worry. If you've been seeing that book, it's a story of his life. He has actually encouraged many of us by putting that autobiography. And he also has a foundation taking care of the widows and less privileged. He pays school fees for orphans, and he's been doing that for quite some time now. Join me as I welcome our 3-star director, Imai Eduru.
Thank you so much, our guest speaker for today. As Simply Setom has said, we're going to have the part 2 next week. Maybe we didn't tell you on time, but 1 hour is not enough because we need the interactive aspect of it. You've done a lot of talk today. The interactive aspects have to be next week, where people can now, begin to get some things out of you, information. A lot of people that were listening, they have a lot of questions to ask. And then next week, we are going to make it more interactive so that we can include the guests, the audience in the entire thing. Now we have heard it all, investment and opportunities. Every living human being is supposed to be part of this investment we are talking about. Because I don't know how to explain it again, that you brush teeth in your home, you use your shampoo, you use your soap, you use your body cream, you use your roll-on, panty liner, your perfume and all that. And you are not yet having the investment. It is dangerous. You can invest for yourself, invest for your family, get your family, let it be a family investment. All we are saying here is look for what will give you 60 PV. If not 60 PV, a combo pack can also bring you in and you gradually upgrade. We don't joke with what we are talking about. If they talk about my book just now, I hardly talk about it because the book sells for itself, is an Amazon and all that. Hard copies have disappeared. It's finished. We kept printing. I said, no, everybody go to Amazon and buy the soft copy because of shipping cost and all that. But where we are going is, for those of us that have been in this business, I've been in this business for over 9 years now. And I use my daily consumables, that is an expenditure, to become an investment that I'm living on. You see, you may not appreciate what I'm talking about here. You see, for those of you who are asking, where will the next daily bread come from? I am telling you, you don't need to ask such questions anymore. You see what is making a lot of people to struggle in our platform? It is because of inconsistency. You see, nobody told us that the journey will be smooth. So, but we prepared our mind for the journey, that whatever we see, we'll take, but we will continue to head on. When you are inconsistent with your decision, it will slow your growth progression. So you must learn how to be consistent with a decision you have taken. If you have decided to convert your investment into expenditure into investment, then take advantage of the opportunity and begin to run with it. Try as much as possible to remain consistent. Consistency is key. Let me say something. I am not troubled that we put meeting with hundreds of thousands of people we have in the team. We don't see up to 1%. In all fairness, for the 9 years I've been running, I have never gotten 1% of my team members producing making the performance we are getting. I have never gotten 1% of the team making the performance in a week. But what comes out of it is sustainable. So you just need to sit down and have a rethink. Why jumping here and there? Why not putting the energy together? Let me tell you something. If you drive a car for 1 month every day without fueling the car, that car will stop movement because the fuel will get finished. So it is when she was talking about knowledge. Invest in yourself. Some of you find it so difficult to spend money to buy data to attend meeting, or to pay transport to where the meeting is taking place, or buy books of people that you think can motivate you to grow in the business. You just go in there, you are in the middle of plenty, and you are turning around and you don't know what to do, and you get so confused, then the next you say, it doesn't work. Please, it works. It works. This platform works. No matter what you see, it works. Be consistent and see results. If you keep hitting the hammer on the door that is locked because you lost the key, one day it will give way. Just keep pushing and keep moving. Crawl, roll, fly if you can fly. So I thank every one of us that has made today possible. that have made this day a lovely day. I want to enjoin us to try as much as possible to keep using the brand. If you are using the brand, money is moving towards you. That is just the truth. It's a brand that you embrace and you will never regret it. Distractions will come. Frustrations will come from your family, from the company itself, from your upline, from your downline, from your sidelines. All these with distractions will come, but don't give in. Remain focused. Tag on with people that share the same vision, and you will see where you are going. Thank you so much, and God bless you. See you all next week.
Thank you so much, boss. Thank you so much, boss. I noticed some big fish in the house, and I was going to acknowledge them. And I just saw one of them just pop up the chat. We had the Father's Day last week. It was really an explosive one. So we have Sir Egurumulen, Peter. Thank you for joining us again tonight. I can see Madam Harriet. I hope I'm right. Madam Harriet Okagbare. Thank you so much for joining with us. I can see Sir Fidelis as well. I know last week we have not recovered from that explosive session. Okay, once again, I want to say thank you to Boss Lady Ivory Olu for dishing out knowledge again tonight. Just give us one word or one sentence. Don't do two sentences, because I know we're going to go into another thing. Do one sentence.
See you next Sunday at 7 p.m.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, special announcement. On the 9th of July, we'll be moving to Canada. So because of the time zone and for the guests to be able to come for our time, so it's gonna be 8 p.m. Nigerian UK time, gonna be 7 p.m. Ghana and Cameroon and Liberia. So please, our time will shift on the 9th of July, just because of the time zone. You know, it's a global business we do, and we have people connecting around the world. So we have to consider them as well. So you don't just want to be convenient with you. We note the question in the chat. We'll check it next week. And for the hand raised, we are sorry because of our time. We'll not be able to do anything for now. Thank you, everybody, for joining in, and see you again next week. I remain simply Seton.